Good morning there, Southwest Florida. Happy Saturday. Well, we are in for a hot weekend. Temperatures do reach the 90s for today, and we also expect to see some record heat in Naples at 90 degrees this afternoon. Good thing Fort Myers, we're not going to see record heat for us because that temperature is actually set at 95. So today we won't get nearly as hot, although we do expect to see a few rain areas, even some thunderstorms developing, where some of those storms can be strong at times. So most of the activity should end up on the eastern coast of the state, but there's still the potential for a strong storm or two, damaging winds, and even maybe an isolated tornado, especially along the central portion of the state of Florida. But we are going to be on the lookout for DeSoto County, also into Highlands, Glades, Hendry County late in the day today, because that will be the biggest risk to see some of that ugly weather. Throughout most of the morning, though, it will be rather quiet. We do see the clouds lingering, and as we go into the lunch hour, even after that, most of us do stay dry, so rain really shouldn't be an issue, especially along Collier County southward. Most of Lee County and coastal areas do stay dry. Look what happens, though, later on. We start to see a few areas of rain developing and then some thunderstorm activity as well, since there's going to be a lot of heating for today that will add to some fuel to some of these storms. But since we do have a mainly onshore wind, that should keep a lot of that away from the coastal areas. So take a look once again, 3 o'clock, a few storms developing up and around near Lake Okeechobee. Those all end up on the eastern coast of the state, where they do expect to see some heavier rainfall and even the potential for a bigger storm or two to develop. As you go overnight into tomorrow morning, it's going to be rather quiet. We should see mostly clear sky by the afternoon. Clouds do build in, so shooting for a mix of sun and clouds throughout your Sunday, but most of us do stay dry once again. Best chance of rain does develop mainly eastward. So take a look for today. We do have the storms in the northern half of the Gulf of Mexico coming very close to land. We could even see a few isolated water spots developing. Again, most of that does stay well off to the north of us here for Southwest Florida, but the Tampa Bay area and St. Petersburg, Clearwater Beach does have a better risk to see some of that work its way onto land. Earlier this morning, we were looking at 600 lightning strikes. We're still down to 300. That's still a big, heavy number there. Again, that will continue to track off to the east. Dry conditions this morning on our live next ride radar, but take a look. We do expect to see some very warm air lifting, and then a weak cold front eventually does track off to the south by Tuesday, but we're not going to see a big difference with our temperatures. Tomorrow, there's a better chance for severe weather to really develop with another system coming in with the very warm air from the south, and that'll set them up to see some severe weather, kind of like on Easter Sunday, where there was a few tornadoes, and that cannot be ruled out for today with the enhanced risk of the potential for those strong storms from Louisiana all the way towards portions of Georgia and the northern half of the state of Florida. For us here in Southwest Florida, quiet view. We have temperatures in the upper 70s, feeling more like the low 80s. So something to keep in mind for today. When we do hit the 90s, it will feel a little warmer, especially with all the humidity and moisture that we do have. Come Monday, it will be windy at times, and then we do have an opportunity for a few early showers Tuesday. Temperatures in the 90s, then record heat for Wednesday.
Well, at this